Oh, hello, and welcome back, and thank you so much for clicking on my video, my fellow chess enthusiast. In today's episode, we are going to be on equal footing against a 2,000 rated opponent. We're going to take a quick gander at their profile, and we see that he is a 2,000 true and true, through and through, true and true, however you say it. He's 2,000 in literally every classification. Even classical, he's 2,100. So we're going to have a whole heckin' lot of fun. I hope he plays the fantasy, actually. I would like to just have a gnarly, vicious attacking game of chess, but I have elected to play the Carl Khan, which basically shuts the door on any attacking maneuvers. Will he play the Alien Gambit? There is also a line here where you just develop and you just get like a nice fat lead in development. He can play the Alien Gambit or the Tartakower. Capture, capture is the Tartakower, where I bring my bishop out here to d6. So he's thinking about it. We'll pre-move this. He wants to play the Alien Gambit. We're going to coax him into it. The best move in this position is not to play h6. You are supposed to go ahead and play c5. c5 immediately is the best move. The drawback of playing c5 shows your opponent, like, okay, in this position, if I play c5, he might say, we're not playing the Alien Gambit. This dude has studied openings. I don't want to play the Alien Gambit against somebody that has studied the Alien Gambit, and they will not play it. They will play some other move, not sacrificing the knight. Now, in this position, they almost always are guaranteed. Now, you came in here. Why else would you have played knight g5? You're ready to play the gambit. So he has successfully played the gambit. Playing this move is not the best, but if you want them to play the gambit, it is the best. Now, something that you just need to know about getting attacked with the Alien Gambit is this check is going to come. c5 now is what you need to play. Not because you want this tension in the middle. That's not really what's important here. Yes, it can be important later, but what is very, very, very important, you push this pawn forward, it is defended by the bishop. This check comes in, you step back. You can step a couple places, but I choose to step back. And then there's some lines where the knight gets into this guy, and you're supposed to just leave him. We develop the knight. Sorry, I stopped. I have a problem with starting a sentence and then they play a move and I just shut up and change topics completely. The reason that knight was that knight was like 75% of your attack. So we will be taking back here. Sorry, I'm thinking quite deeply about this. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to play here. Actually, that might have been dumb because whatever. We are just going to play it. But now we're going to put this knight in the middle of the board. Boom. He can step back and do some stuff, but then my knight gets to live here in the middle of the board, which is just a great piece. You can never kick it with a pawn, and the only piece that can ever combat it is this bishop. And so I'm going to have a hard time developing this bishop, but at some point I can go ahead and play a little h5 and bring the bishop back. Okay. So some stuff is going down. He's looking at this. He's looking at this. We also just have this push forward. Oh, dear Lord. He could throw in the check. I can also bring my queen out here. That's probably a very powerful move as well. Really, we're hanging on a razor's edge where if I make a blunder, I lose the game. And I don't want to lose the game. If I move, this check actually comes in defended. So I'm kind of thinking doing something with these guys. Like this move really might just make a lot of sense. And this bishop isn't ever actually getting in the game, so I think I do have time to just play this. But this move immediately attacks the queen. So boom, check, take. I'm still attacking the queen. I mean, if you sacrifice, I just take with the rook. If he steps back this way, we definitely don't love that. Because then he's got ideas of like stuff like this. So this might trade off the bishop. The more pieces that we trade, the better I feel about everything in life. I can also jump back and force this trade. It's hard to say which move is the best. So I'm kind of thinking that all of them are okay. So we're going to play this. We're adding a defender to this pawn. He could just step over. Jesus. This might have been the move. If this... I think we play this. We attack the queen. He can still throw in this check. We're chilling. Gotta do something with the queen. And then I can throw this forward. Here, here, here. You're doing something with the queen, no? What will that be? Maybe go here? I think we will play it. Just a sneaky attack on the queen. Where this bishop is quite a large nuisance in the position. I guess if he doesn't trade, then like what else is he going to do? I need to figure out how to break this pin. So pushing this pawn forward is like a double thing. I can now put this bishop... I can just take that, no? I did not even consider what if he captures. The queen is hanging. I take the queen. You take my queen. I take... You add pressure here. I don't love it. I kind of like this, but then the rook is coming. But then we just step back. Jesus. This is like almost just guaranteed to do all right. We take, take, take. Probably you bring here. I defend at that point. You grab this pawn. We don't love that. What about take here? Oh my god. Never mind. It's pinned. That's never going to happen. What is the move? This. We bring this. You could sacrifice in that line. I think just trading the queens makes a lot of sense. I take. You take. I come back. I just don't see a way to checkmate me once the queens are off the board, so we're going to fight in an end game where I'm just not 100% convinced that I'm losing. I can grab this, and then I have 3 pawns for the knight. And then I have like breathing room for my king, so I kind of like that. We play this, he's bringing this. I defend, he's bringing this. I step up. We're doing it. This is held a few different ways. This pin still sucks, but like I said, there's no way to like actually do anything cool to it. Potentially I just step out of the pin, no? Like what if I line this up? What do I do here? I think we're going to do this. Just so we can hold on to these pawns. We're in no huge rush. We do have my little light square defender, so I can circle back like this. But we need to be able to move this knight. And if I can like trade this off, oof, I feel like things get a little bit comfortable for me. And I can almost hide this bishop. I can throw this in first for 1. Throw this in. We're throwing that in. If you attack with the rook, I can pin you. If you take, I take with check. So if you defend, I take, and you can only take 1 of my pieces, so this bishop will live. Okay, so he steps back. I mean, I'm going to lose my knight or this guy. What if I just sacrifice? What if I just sacrifice here? We can play this. And once he captures, I have this fork. We play this. You step forward. I think we're going to just sacrifice. I'm going to lose something. But I think I'm untangling. We then line this up. So we go boom, boom. Here, here. If I step back, you could grab this pawn. But then I hit you with this check. So I think this works. You step over. Give this check. You go somewhere. You probably go there. Check. You grab the bishop. The knight gets out. Boom. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, if I play this, he's just going to attack. Definitely need to be getting this. What am I doing? Isn't this knight my whole problem? I've got 2 minutes on the clock. This probably is going to stay here. Like, if I can just get that locked in. Bro, really? I mean, if I go here, I'm walking into some checks. But this is quite safe. This disconnects my rooks. I'm playing this. 2 seconds. I need to be playing a little bit faster. I've got a bug crawling across my screen. I mean, I can push forward. Boom, boom. So he's going for this. We can defend. Oh my god, if I play this, he hits me with this check. I can defend. But then he can just take and I can't take back. We can defend like this. Might need to play something like this. Oh, yikes. I'm so scared. This is held. We're attacking this rook. Rook's got to do something. If he goes here, I play this. Fudge. I don't have to take. If I take, I step up, you get this guy. So I think we just step up. He can play this. No, he can't. It's held. He can play this. I can run. If I step up... 43 seconds. Man, playing the Alien Gambit is just absolutely ridiculous. I can also play this. This guy is just a monster. 37 seconds. Please don't let me blunder this away. Held. Check is held. Dudes are held. How is his king so safe over there, bro? That's what I don't like. Like, bro. We go for this. Here. He could take. Here, check. Here, check. Step up, check. I step up. I think it simplifies. Nine seconds. I need to play this like all incredibly quickly. If you play something like this, I can just take. And all of a sudden, somehow this was attacking my king, and my king has run to the other side of the board. Yikes. Check. Here. Check. Here. Check. Here. He can get behind my pawn. And then we're just in a kind of a crazy endgame. I'm literally going to push this pawn, bro. I also have this. Like I play this and I have this check first. Boom, boom. I can play this. He attacks my rook. If I hit this check, he steps up. I take. He takes. I take. Check here. I can run. I might play this, dude. I have more pieces. I need to be like more active. Pushing this. I don't know what else to play. I can throw in a check. Here. He's got this check, but I can block. We're trying to push this dude away. Okay, it didn't work. I should have given this check. Jesus, bro. Defended the pawn, threatening this. He might have to bail out and play this. Give another check. Jesus. If you run, I hit with this check. If he takes, check. Here. You have to take now. I can pin. No, I hang the knight. I hate chess, bro. I trade. I'm attacking this. You've got to check. 4 seconds, okay. I hang my knight. I hung my knight. We get a fork. Oh my god. He can step in though. No, he can't. I'm defending the promotion square. We take this. I mean, I don't know what else to do. We're just going to attack this guy. I'm going to sacrifice just something. I could have just taken there. That would have made a lot of sense as well. But I'm going to take that with something. We take 8 seconds. We take this. He can push. Just dark square. He can't get in. I'm covering this whole file, so I'm sneaking in to touch this guy. 6 seconds. Jesus Christ. Bro. Bro, this is unbelievable. Like, unbelievable, bro. Dude, my heart is beating so fast. That was so sloppy in that end game. Oh my god, I don't even know if I deserved to win that. This is not a draw, but dude, I just let him like literally put his like if you can pick like what are the best squares in the position to put your pieces? King here, bishop here. And where do I want my pieces? I don't know. My king to be here. How did I like I have more pieces and power and everything. How did I let that happen? And worst case scenario, I could just trade my bishop. Like I could trade my rook for his bishop at some point. There was definitely like a configuration where I could have just like tried to figure out something. Wow, I am not that good at chess. That was probably like a 60% accurate game. Oh my god. Let's check it with the computer. All that happened, dude, I hung a piece at some point. I don't even know where that was. Holy mackerel, that was the sloppiest game of chess ever. And now I just realized that if the audio didn't work this time, I recorded another video where probably the audio didn't work. Let's look at this together. Let the graph be revealed. I'm afraid. I did throw it away at one point. I know it. Right here, there's going to be like a spike where I threw it back to a draw or he was winning. On Alien Gambit variation. As you can see, the computer is saying, go ahead and play c5. But if you want to avoid the Alien Gambit, play c5. Because then at this point, he might play something different, okay? He's not guaranteed to sacrifice the knight. And you might have a more normal game of chess. If you want him to play the gambit, don't push this, attack the knight. Because then, his whole idea was to play the Alien Gambit. The only reason you wouldn't play the Alien Gambit is if your opponent is like, bro, I've studied the Alien Gambit. Okay? So, counterintuitive, play like the second or third best move. Don't play the best move because you want him to play what is generally considered not a great move. But oh boy, was it exciting. Then, after he has committed to playing the Alien Gambit, the knight is gone. The king has stepped forward. It's already happened. Now you go for the pawn push. He gives a check. You block it with the pawn. You step back. You can either capture, but developing the knight is actually the best move. He captures, you capture. Capture, man, every single move I played was like the best move. Then throwing the knight to the middle, one of the best moves. Developing queen, one of the best moves. Ugh. Pushing this pawn forward. Oh, just forcing a queen trade. What did I play? I went for the pawn push. Actually throwing away a lot of my advantage. We trade the queens. He takes. Then I take. Stepping up with the king was the best move. Best move. We trade here first. Now, I could have just decided not to be incredibly fancy. I sacrificed, which threw away 2 points of material. So it's -5. Sacrificing the bishop was just trying to be too fancy here. It's split his pawns, but I guess I'm still being the one attacked here, so that was for sure a blunder. But we have ideas of discovery, but now that the king is perfectly safe in this corner, I'm the one that's getting attacked still. So even after you split his pawns and are up a knight, his bishop is just attacking more than mine, and his rooks are ready to attack more than mine. This rook has literally not even moved yet. Okay, we step back. He steps in. Brave moves, defending. I step up. Okay, just because it looks scary, you don't have to capture and allow this where you step up and he wins this rook for free. So it looks terrible, but you can just step up. Now the rooks do see each other, so it's just an equal trade. So this move looked very scary, but actually you have a resource. You step up. Another check. I step up again. You give me too many checks, my friend, and I'm going to be safe. Now I push this forward because I liked the idea of like this bishop defending these guys, my knight here, and everything is just incredibly well held. He hits me with the check. I step back. Only -1. We jump forward. We hide in the corner to defend this pawn. If I didn't, I could have stepped either way, really, to keep that defense going. Okay. Suggesting to sacrifice here. Okay. I'm not even sure, like, when I sacrificed my knight, did I sacrifice it, like, 100%? Okay, we give a check. He steps here. I got scared and I just repeated the move. I know that this is a safe square, so that's a blunder. I could have attacked this rook, and then realistically, like, what is the rook doing? I guess you could hide somewhere. I don't know. Whatever. We step back. We just put the knight back. He's undefended, but he is defending this pawn, and I'm threatening this fork. So he moves the rook. Now I have this fork, and I miss it. Okay? But I had 5 seconds, so please forgive me. I had 5 seconds here. I do have this fork. He takes, and I take this, and I'm also threatening this guy. Ugh. Breaks my heart to see it. He steps forward. We give a check, and now his king is actually, like, kind of sketchy. And I do just hang my knight completely. And I'm sure in the video I called it out. Oh my god, I hung my knight. We trade a rook. We jump forward. We step forward. And then I hang my knight again. But for some reason, taking is not a good idea. Take. Bro, I forgot which way my pawns were even going. Because we were running around so crazy, I forgot which way my pawns were going. Legitimately, I, for some reason, thought my pawn was going this way. Would I have seen that? Would I have seen that? I, for some reason, just thought, bro, my brain didn't work right here in 6 seconds. I have nothing else to tell you. For some reason, I thought the knight was hanging. This happens. Then we get the fork. We capture. We get over to this pawn. Now, honestly, these pawns are on dark squares, so I don't even need any of my pieces over there. So I can literally bring these 3 pieces to get this pawn. We step in here. For one, I can take this first. But I just decided to take the pawn. I can take here because it defends this, but also I have 7 seconds, so I was like, you know what? This pawn is the problem in the position. Let's get rid of it. We take a pawn. And dude, in low time, I was literally just too afraid. I'm absolutely crushing. Nothing I did can possibly make me lose this position. But, dude, I might have accidentally gotten to the whatever move. 50 move you fudged up. But if he was just going to waste a move with this guy. We step forward with the king. If the king ever moves, I go for the push. So if he goes this way, I go for this push. So if he goes over here... Okay, so back in this position, he lost on time. Let's see with the computer. Best computer move. I go for the pawn push. If you push here, I have a pass pawn. Okay, so you have to take. I take with check. So let's say he didn't do that. He probably wasn't going to do that. Where are we? Boom, 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 boom. He was going to just move the bishop. Okay. Probably could keep it. He could take, even. Give this check. If you take, I get the pawn. So, finding this move, I was never going to play this. Never going to play this. I don't want to fudge up too long, so I guess let's just do it like this. Okay, we're winning. If you made it this far in the video, I absolutely love you. Sorry that was such a sloppy performance. Let's do a quick round of guess the accuracy. If you get within 5%, please subscribe. Okay? I'm thinking that I played that actually 87. Now that I went through the game, 87, 85. I think 85. 83. Oh, 85 on the dot. I will subscribe to my own channel. I said 85. That was the last one. And I definitely threw it back to some draws here and there. But, oh my god, the Alien Gambit is, even when you know the best 10 moves, like I played the computer recommendation like 10 moves in a row out of the opening. And, oh my god, in that end game, it got serious. I hung my knight. And, oh boy, all the way back in that position when I hung my knight. Where was it? Boom. If he would have captured the knight right here, like, dude, we have a game of chess on our hands. We have a game of chess on our hands where he has a protected, he has an outside pass pawn, but his king is cut off, and my bishop is actually quite strong. Hard to say, dude. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Sorry for rambling so long. Sorry the review is so long. I won't do it in the next video. I love you. Bye.